Grab your thirst for adventure and get ready. This is the Lady Overlander Radio Podcast, where we ditch the pavement and embrace the wild. Each week, your hosts, Misti and Arla, bring you stories of inspiration from around the globe. Join us live Thursday evenings on Facebook and YouTube, or catch the audio version of the show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all other major podcast platforms. The Lady Overlander Radio Podcast is presented by Midwest Adventure Outfitters and Mamoo's Camp Kitchen. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Welcome to the show. Hey, Arla. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey.
How you doing?
I'm living the dream. What you doing?
I'm probably going to freeze up because I'm on my Starlink Mini now in the middle of nowhere.
Lord.
Just so you know.
You said it was much gooder than the last one. You said
much more gooder, but am I freezing yet?
No. Why would you talk about it? We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno.
Okay.
Looky here. Oh, Rachel,
hey,
my passenger princess. Nope.
We got?
Hold on. My bad. That's Tiffy. That's our girl, Tiffy.
That's Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany.
And Jennifer. Hey, guys.
Jennifer. Look at you girls already on here. They're so sweet.
Okay, so this is kind of a special episode because last weekend, where did we go? What are you doing? Oh,
we went to AdventureHER and we went wheeling.
We sure did.
That's a two-door, right?
This is a little two-door, yeah.
Aw, it looks almost like Sabrina's.
It's green.
Oh, well, it looks yellow. I don't know.
It does?
To me.
You colorblind. I was wheeling. You ruined it for me. Never mind.
Listen.
I'm done.
Who are these people? Who are these people?
I don't know who they are. That's my husband that's on right there. That guy.
We the baddie girls.
That guy. Kashonda.
Hey, Kara.
Looky there. Old Kara McClellan come out to join us today. Girl.
We love some Kara.
We do love some Kara. We got Micah and Becca on, who are our trail guide and tail gunner at AdventureHER this last weekend.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that was an experience like you wouldn't believe.
It's amazing.
Like, so much fun.
When are they releasing the dates for next year already?
Yeah, we're ready.
Go ahead and do it.
Probably the first week of May is what they look at.
To release it? To release the day?
No, that's just usually we release it.
That's what it is.
The like calendar stuff to figure out what the actual date was. I hope we hit the May 4th again because I like the Star Wars.
Heck yeah.
May the 4th we be with
I
you.
never thought about that. That was Sunday. We were driving.
Yeah.
A lot.
But
let's give you guys each a moment to introduce yourselves. Give us a little background on yourselves, how you got into wheeling, how you ended up working with Merus. I know you guys do that kind of on a volunteer basis, right? So, Micah, we're going to start with you, and then we'll move over to Becca.
Okay. I'm Micah Smith. How y'all doing? We had the very, very best experience at our AdventureHER. This is I think it was the fourth year that we were doing it. Fourth?
I think it's the fourth year.
God, is it fourth? Time flies. Anyway, I got into this because I moved the Jeep for my husband. That's how that starts. You start moving the Jeep, they pull you into stuff, and you get trapped. My husband is a guide out at Merus Adventure, and I am his Jeep mover. So when he's out spotting and all of that, I have to move up so we have room. And they're like, "Oh, so you can drive?" I'm like, "I can move the Jeep, bud."
You can do more.
Oh,
Kara called me out.
Third. Yay.
Don't listen to me.
Thank you, Kara.
We are ready.
Love you, Kara.
My golly. So that's how I got started. I'm out with him. He is a guide there, and he is out there probably, I don't know, 2 to 3 times a month, just depending. And I met Becca out there. Her and her husband started coming out. And have you ever met somebody that your soul recognized them?
Oh, yeah.
That was with Becca. So it's almost like our souls knew each other. And she is my person.
My allergies.
I'm
Listen,
telling
don't
you.
even cry on while we're live.
But it really is one of those things that you connect with certain people and it just hits. And Becca was one of those people for me. And her and her husband came out and we just all clicked. And I pulled her in to tail gun for us. And she is phenomenal. And her Jeep is just stupid.
Sexy.
It is sexy. It does the sexy flexy like nobody's business.
Mm-hmm.
So that's who I am. That's how I got into it. I think we've been working with Merus for probably the last 4 or 5 years. Jonathan was in pretty early on, back before we had the rec center and we had the cabins and all the stuff. So we've been in for quite some time. And I'll turn it over to Becca.
Your turn.
Thank you. So my name's Becca. My real name's Rebekah, but you'll hear a lot of people refer to me as Becca. My husband and I, we actually just started wheeling a few years ago. I wanted a Bronco. So we actually ordered a Bronco and took it out to Merus. And immediately I knew my husband wanted to break my Bronco with some of the wheeling that he wanted to do. So I got to keep my Bronco for a little bit and he got a Jeep and we just, instantly fell in love with off-roading. And so we actually were just members at Merus. We'd go out there all the time, again, really connected and hit it off with Micah and Jonathan, done amazing trips with them. I am usually a passenger princess, but Micah does get me in the driver's seat to do some sketchy stuff. And every time, at first, I am so nervous and it drives me crazy. But after doing it for a while, it is so empowering. And so I do little by little enjoy getting in the driver's seat, but mostly I'm the passenger princess.
Well, I can tell you both that neither one of you look like you were hesitant or nervous or anything at all. We had complete trust in you. I'm glad we know this now that you were nervous and not then, because we would have been more nervous.
Yes, there were no issues the whole time. Not a single solitary issue the whole time.
No, there was no issues at all on the trail.
None whatsoever.
Definitely would look like passenger princesses to me.
What happened was...
What's going on here, Micah?
You know, this was a really, really amazing opportunity to first verify quicksand does in fact exist. If you are a Gen X, you understand about the swamp of sadness. You understand about, we prepared for quicksand for a really, really long period of time, that and lava. But, you know, quicksand is what we encountered. So this was a really amazing opportunity to demonstrate recovery. We wanted to do a very quick stage 5 recovery demonstration, if you will, so that we could show the proper techniques for winching, when to winch, what that looks like. So Becca and her ginormous Jeep did the recovery for our lovely, let me refer to my notes, 2016 Jeep JK.
You came prepared.
I had to. I mean, you know, there were some things that happened and we had a great recovery. There's lots of video. There's lots of pictures. And it was a very quick recovery, I will say.
It was.
It was.
Within 5 minutes of hearing, oh shit, over the radio, you were recovered.
And it set us up for a perfect picture opportunity of the group.
Yes.
Absolutely. And we want all of our group to have that opportunity to, you know, bond and do some recovery. You know, it really was, it was well planned.
Yes, it was a great
team building.
Team building.
Team building.
Before.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And now if I'm ever stuck in quicksand, I'll know what to do. So thank you for that.
Absolutely. And really it was, you know, kind of breaking the ice so that if the guide gets stuck, there is no shame in anybody else having some problems along the trail.
You took one for the team, essentially.
I did.
You're welcome.
Good job.
It was great.
It really is just giving back.
So I'm going to ask Arla a question real quick.
Oh, Jesus.
Arla, at what point, was it day 1 or day 2, were you the most nervous? What spot on what trail, if you remember, made you the most nervous?
That's Micah. What one was it?
Sagasor?
I'd say that day 2 was more challenging than day 1, even though I was super gassy on day 1 and I was extra gassy on day 2. So a lot of off-camber moments. I have PTSD. I don't know.
It's all a blur.
It's all a blur.
Yeah. So day 2, I rode Passenger Princess with Arla. Day 1, I drove. Day 2, I rode Passenger Princess. She does not like off camber, FYI, at all. And poor Becca.
There was a lot of that.
I talk in Tourette syndrome when that happens. Just so you know.
It was, oh, F word, bruh. Oh, God. Oh, bruh. That's all I kept hearing in the car. And then Becca
y'all had a dog
out of the Jeep because
I was gassy.
We thought there was
She gassed you out.
Sure did.
I can't help it. I'm old.
And nervous.
And I thought, oh God, something happened in there.
Why is she feeling out like that? I didn't know that lady could move that fast because she's been like a snail the whole other time.
And then you're yelling, get the camera. She's not going near it.
It was bad. It was bad.
Oh, there's Gus's mama.
Yep. Got Jody in here. Kara saying that she said that's the wrong way to the mall to you.
In fact, it was, and I do feel like we gave everybody the opportunity to knock the mall off of their crawlers.
Oh,
so if you hadn't already, if you hadn't disconnected, if you hadn't aired down, we got you there.
Oh yeah.
Whether you wanted to go there or not, you went there.
You went there. You were going there. Well, I'm going to show after Arla disconnected her sway bar end links. Is that how you say it? I'm a Toyota person. I don't know. Yes.
Okay. That's not in my notes.
Yes, that is correct. There's old Bonnie. There's our trusty spotter, Jonathan, Micah's other half.
AKA the Toyota Whisperer as well.
He is the Toyota Whisperer.
What's up, Daddy?
Damn. Yeah, baby.
Look at the sexy flexi.
Look at them red wheels. And I got a rock rash on one of my wheels really bad. I haven't told my husband that. He's watching. My bad, honey.
But you know what? It gives you that credibility. I did some things, I saw some things, and I did some things.
You can hear my radio thumping. Cereal. Yeah, baby. We're not just overlanders, people. We're off-roaders too. Okay.
That's right.
We do all
Badass blues.
Okay.
Badass blues. You did.
There's Lori.
Hey, Lori.
Jesse's on her way to Starbucks. I'm not sure why you're not going to 7 Brew because you like it much better, but you do you, boo.
I could have coffee, but
vodka wins.
Vodka. And what are you drinking, Becca?
Some type of bourbon that I think my husband made in Coke.
Nice.
Jack and Coke, but a bourbon and Coke.
Same.
Very nice.
And snacks.
Yeah, I'm still driving, so unfortunately mine's just Coke. 0.
Ew.
Ooh, and Skittles. Yum.
Meow. Hey, Karen.
Hey, Karen.
Oh, you lovelies on here. Everyone was there at
AdventureHER. What about you? What happened?
What about me? What about your Flexi?
Oh, I don't have video of you, honey.
She don't have a video of you, Flexi.
You were on
That's on our group chat, boo.
She was not. She was not in our group.
She was on the black.
She had plenty of sex with Flexi, knowing the trail
she would have been Flexi.
Yeah, she was Flexi.
I want to say they did Kate the Great, which is a amazing opportunity for some sexy Flexi, as well as some really challenging climbs, descents, fun ledges. I actually almost broke my tailbone on Kate the Great.
Oh.
Found a rock and...
You shouldn't be out of the car when you're doing the vehicle when you're doing that.
I shouldn't be, however, that happened and I got a special pillow for like 3 months. but it's
Ooh.
fun.
Was it a donutty pillow?
I mean, there was a section
Cut out.
omitted for comfort,
Yes.
but we're all
Right.
better. It's all good.
And Jesse,
So
I was
funny
saying,
story though, I did have to have a booster seat. So
Becca did. She's tiny.
so I had to have a booster seat that was made of a poncho and a tarp to put my butt on, and I put a rock next to my gas pedal so I could rest my foot because I was shaking my foot was straight out. So just if y'all want to know about that, that's what I was doing as a tail gunner. We got really great, we got really great seats in the Jeep. It's got a harness. And so they move back and forth. They just don't move up and down.
You need a harness for what your husband
I need
does.
a harness. Yes.
Need a
So
harness.
it's a good trade.
And a
but-
diaper.
Thankfully, I don't have to do that. I'm used to it now. But yeah, I was back there on some booster stuff.
You just hold on to that harness like this and just lean back and hope.
close your eyes.
I do it like this, so y'all just
Yeah.
bury me. Y'all just bury me when I'm done.
Hey, don't feel bad. My daughter's a very tiny individual, and she has a booster seat for her car, so she can just halfway touch the pedals with it all the way up.
I'm game now for it.
Heck
Amazon,
yeah.
Amazon will save your life.
Oh, looky here.
I
Look
don't
who
know
got
what
your
she's
friend.
doing. Yeah.
Who just joined us?
Who's your first son or daughter? Who that?
That's
That's
Nala.
Nala.
Hi, Nala.
Aw,
Nala's
okay.
a lover. She loves everybody.
You big-headed sweetie.
She is.
She
Hey,
is.
don't be insulting her.
She's trying to get my snacks is what she's doing.
She likes Skittles too.
My dog is under
She
my
likes
feet here.
everything.
She's trying to give you love is what she's trying to do.
She
For
don't like me.
snacks.
Yeah.
Well,
She
that's
loves
what I do to
mama.
Misty.
She just wants snacks. Hey, Gina.
Yes, there's Gina. Hey, girl. Hey.
You know what? It's a good time to roll into our announcement for the week.
Oh, speaking of.
Yeah. So, drum roll. Our Lady Overlander of the week is Gina.
Boom.
Boom.
3 people nominated Gina
That's
to
right.
be our badass of the week. She also did the Black Trails
She
and
sure did.
killed it.
For her. That's
She sure
amazing.
And killed it.
She's an all-around badass.
She's
Those
a
are-
badass.
Those trails are insanity.
That 870 chick, she crazy, and that feral chick, she crazy too.
They both crazy. Yeah.
They crazy.
Y'all need to get on the crazy train. You can get on the crazy train, you two.
I ain't taking my little 35-inch, 3.5-inch lift vehicle I have to drive every day on no black trail.
If you have a good spotter, you're good.
Yeah. You could.
I don't
Do
have
it.
I don't have a good stomach.
I'm gonna need.
And there ain't nowhere for anybody to jump out
You
on.
can
Never
get some
mind.
bingo. It'll be okay.
You just have to suffer it, Misty.
I can't get in the car with Arla if she's going on that trail.
Yeah.
'Cause I will die.
I'm not gonna have a
There's no
passenger
getting out.
princess, is what's being said right now.
I think Huckleberry only has a couple of off camber.
Huckleberry would be great.
Yeah, it's mainly
Welcome,
rock
girl.
gardens up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not driving it, but I'll ride that.
I had 35s and no lockers. It's the best
See?
place to learn. Girl, bye. You want
Fitting to
38s?
find out.
You're on 38s right now.
Everybody's got to start somewhere.
That's
Fitting to
right.
find
I ain't got no
out.
lockers. I got a sport. I can't afford no Rubicon. I
I
can't hit the button.
I got 33s. So
Oh Lord, no. I'm
I mean,
scared.
Jonathan did have lockers, and I may have messed one up. I
But
may
if
we
open
don't talk
the
about
locker.
that.
But if I moved to another one, then I wouldn't have y'all, and then I want to stay with y'all.
But
Yeah.
you can still hang out with us.
Not the same.
Badass blues for
Listen.
life.
That ass blue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need the
Ride or
Toyota
die.
if I do anything else. I'm
The
just
Toyota.
saying.
die.
Yeah.
He,
Let's
I mean, you had me at hello. My name's Micah.
Yeah,
That's right.
sure.
When
sure
you
did.
walked up, introduced yourself when I was all nervous Nelly over there like that.
but how much fun did you have?
Epic.
A lot.
is amazing.
Totally.
It goes by so fast. Like once it's done, I'm like, what the heck? That's it. We're done.
We're done.
I know.
So sad.
And then
Running
you
home
move
was
forward
sad.
next year, and you start planning about next year, and it is such a fun, uplifting experience to see people conquer their fears, do all of the off camber. You may fart, but it's okay. It's okay. We got windows, and you
I
just
said I was gassy. I didn't say I farted.
I'm sorry.
You
Gas-
farted.
Say
I'm
it.
going to go
Say
ahead and
it what
just
it
say
was.
to the
Yeah,
world.
we know what. Go on and say
Don't
it.
Go ahead
say
and
it,
exit
spray
the
it.
vehicle.
Don't say it, spray it.
No,
So
don't
I
say it,
saw
bro.
Gina commented. Did the black group do Starlight, or did Gina do that?
They
Yeah,
did
they
do
did.
Starlight. Starlight is off camber hell,
Good
is what
for
Starlight
them.
is. If
Carla's
Blythe
out.
and Kimberly are on here, they took
Hey,
me on
Eli.
it the first time, and I walked the whole damn thing if I could have, because it was like insanity. And we call it the Starlight Sunday Morning Revival, because I prayed.
Is that the praying one you talked about?
I prayed a lot, and I talked to the Lord, and I got very close with the Lord while we were on that tail. And Kimberly and Blythe were like, "Oh, it's fine." I'm like, "Ma'am, your husband's missing a fender. This one broke an axle, but
We ratchet strapped it together, some
We
zip
good,
ties
we
and all
good.
that stuff, but we're rolling out.
exactly what they do. They're like, "Oh, it'll be fine. That'll buff out. It's fine."
Meanwhile, you were like, Jesus, take the wheel, literally.
Jesus needed to take the wheel because we were
Mhm.
going straight downhill. It's got a section that you were like facing the ground, and that's okay. See,
Mm-mm.
Kara, yeah,
Good job.
good
So I'll
job.
never
Did
do
they-
Starlight. If Kara said she hates Starlight, I ain't never
I'm
gonna see
not
that
going.
thing.
It's
One
the
thing
only
that's
camber-
made it sketchy for me was at the very beginning, it's a little hard to track where the trail is. So I'm not sure if hopefully people are using Onyx or how good they have
Oh,
that
we love
marked out
Onyx.
now. Shout out.
Shameless plug for
Shout out.
Onyx.
Shout out to Onyx.
Man, they give me the best beanies. I'm telling you.
Right? And the Jeep looks pretty cool with all that wrap on it, too. I'm just
I
saying.
mean, yeah.
That's good.
If you're in Taylor's birthday.
She looks all right. I mean, she was silver and just kind of really sedate, and now she is. She's a lot.
I like the roof.
You can. That's how you help. Multiple people crying, but it's okay. Yeah, I was one of those people that was crying when we were on Starlight. The off camber is high, so you're off. Not only are you off camber, but you're off camber off the side of the cliff, and you're looking down like, "Oh, it's fine."
Now I'm out.
It's not fine.
Listen,
It's not fine. There
Not
was
fine.
nothing fine about that. Gravity has its way.
no.
Mm-mm.
No bueno. Nope.
Mm-mm.
And there's
It's
no
a-
shame in crying. There ain't no shame in that game. Not at all.
Mm.
What was the trail we did where we went off camber and then down and had to do a switchback thing on the rocky thing?
Lonesome Dove.
Lonesome
All that,
Yeah.
Austin
Powers.
back
turn.
up.
Yeah.
I did it in one turn.
Of course you did.
I
You're
completely
too short.
disassociated and just listened to Jonathan and blocked everything else out because I knew that my life literally depended on it.
If we have spotted that section, I don't even know how many times.
Yeah.
And he has made me drive it. I don't know how many times. And I'm still like, you're taking me high on purpose, and I don't appreciate it. And
But you want to go high. So I don't know, once you did the turn, if you looked back, if you did not go high, you're going off a cliff.
So that was that
So
one
you
where I.
gotta go high
Yeah.
to come down to miss that huge
Yes.
ledge.
So that's
There's
the one where I said lots of words whenever I got to the bottom, right?
Yes.
It did
Probably.
the turn, and it's on video. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
not like. I did not like that at all.
But it's a really great introduction to what that feels like. So you can go on to trails like Starlight if you want to, and you already know kind of what to expect. The vehicles are far more stable and far more capable than what we feel like. I mean, they're more capable than what we are. We just have to learn how to utilize them to the best of their ability. And that's what our husbands really, really try to do, and see, just how far sideways can I get this before it actually goes over?
Wait a minute. No, my vehicle says right here, high rollover risk. Right there.
Well,
Warning.
that's a Toyota.
Hold on now. Wait a minute. I'm going to show this.
Shots
video.
fired. Shots fired.
This is when I was about to poop my pants.
Is this when you waved?
Oh, she
big
waved.
There is.
She
did a
said,
big wave.
hey. Hey, girl,
So
hey.
at this
She hey girl
point,
hated
my
big
mirror
time.
is like an inch away from the wall. There, I was.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking at it.
It was
part
always
was-
stable.
You're good.
You're
Yeah,
good.
you're good there.
Yeah.
You can say hi.
Hey.
My name is Calypso.
Oh my God.
Ooh. And there's my face going.
And you were like,
Like,
Listen, you were
wow.
stable the whole time, though.
I saw the hole underneath of your skid plate.
I saw all the way to the back.
Yeah.
And
you need to
and,
detail that.
Awesome.
Misty looked at me. She goes, "You got that right?" As her face was like, and I'm like, I did.
I was like, because I want to see that.
It even did a little wink. Like, it was like, I'm not
was
done
like,
yet. Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Micah knows.
Another Micah. I would have pooped my pants too.
if you've ever been through that section of the back 40 in a Toyota, it is insanity. Sweet baby Jesus is. I don't think that's what
Sweet
you.
baby Jesus moment.
That's
Tiffany says that all the time. So
that's exactly what you said. Was
the guide's daughter gave her a little baby Jesus the next day because she said sweet baby Jesus in panic mode the whole time while she was on the trails. I think she was in purple, Orange You the New Purple or some Orange You Glad You're Purple group or something.
She was with April.
Yes, and so the daughter, I guess, gave her like this little miniature baby Jesus.
She's like kissing
her on the second day.
We want to be April when we grow up. She is. She's
amazing.
She's the OG badass.
She is batty.
Like she's been doing this forever, and she drives that big giant built machine.
Mhm.
Like
The green one, right?
yeah, that big green. I think they call it the Hulk. It's
Her husband's
amazing. And watching it move, it's like I don't know that. I mean, it did used to be a Jeep at some point, but now it's like
It's a beast.
it's
just
a
beast.
beast.
It
And April is a beast. She's the nicest beast ever.
She's Beauty and the Beast.
She's so nice.
She's the sweetest.
But if you follow her, pray.
Oh,
Pray.
I would.
Pray.
Her, Kimberly, Blythe, Janice Neely. Oh my gosh. Janice is the nicest, sweetest, but she goes through things like nobody's business. She was actually our black level leader. And people have a lot of faith in Janice and in Joe. They are amazing people and amazing trail guides. There's very few people that I trust with spotting me. One of those is Becca's husband, Robert. He is some kind of weird savant with the spotting, and he sees the lines. And he spotted me down drop zone while my husband is facing the other way. I'm a little nervous. But I trust Robert. I trust Joe Neely. I trust Clint, which is April's husband. I trust Janice, and I trust April, Kimberly, and Blythe. Aaron Boyd, I'm a little nervous about because he does crazy stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, the first year April did lead the double black. Her and Janice would switch off on those levels, just depending on where they sit, because they both are the OG badasses and do all of the things.
Oh, Lord.
Very good.
double black. Isn't Chuck Norris a double black?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So who
Hold
named all
on.
these names? I love the names.
Oh, we are the Charlotte Norris because
Nice.
we were lady drivers, and we're like, one of these days it's going to be Charlotte Norris, not Chuck.
That's
That's
right.
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 That day's
Right.
not today.
Today is not that day.
No.
Maybe today, Satan. Maybe today.
We're going to fake it till we make it.
That's right.
I have hiked Chuck Norris. I will hike that. But
I
that's
don't even know if I'll hike it.
huh?
Well, y'all had a Jeep flip that year. Shut up, Kara.
Kara?
Chuck Norris
Oh
will
my
flip some
gosh.
stuff. It has flipped all kinds of people because it is just a really, really extreme trail that you had better be prepared. You better have amazing spotters, lots of recovery.
Lots of recovery.
Yeah, lots of recovery and experienced drivers. That's not one that you want to just be like, you know what I haven't done today? I didn't break my stuff. Let me go break my shit.
So
Yeah.
see, this may not be a popular opinion, but to me, something like that is not, the juice isn't worth the squeeze for me. Like, I would not do something like that because I would be so terrified of breaking something or damaging something that I would not have fun. But I'm a worrier, so like
this is why I hike. I'm like, I'll take pictures. I will hike. I will get video. I'm your girl. I'm not riding through that.
Right.
John has amazing pictures and videos because I have a sense of self-preservation.
Yeah, same.
I'm gonna stay alive
as long as possible. That's the goal,
right? I'd like to be here a while.
Yeah. Me and Becca, we were at Sand Hollow in Utah, and our husbands are doing just insanity. And you will see both doors open, and we just bail.
I'm just gonna get pictures.
Oh, please.
Now our third Jeep had Louise with us, and I don't know if you guys met Louise, but
she was in our group the first day. Yeah,
she was behind me,
and then she went to Black. Yeah,
and she'll legit do whatever, and she doesn't care. Like we have winched her husband up hills, and she's asleep taking a nap. Louise don't care.
She don't care.
She is something else. She was playing a game on our trail
on her phone behind me.
Yeah, I don't know if she's doing Candy Crush or word search, but she's like, we gotta stop.
I'm sorry that we weren't exciting enough for her. What the hell?
Louise takes a lot of excitement because she's like, look, bring it. She will try literally anything. She's like, I'm gonna take the Robert line and go over the giant boulder.
Kara.
Black. Kara.
You go double black, Kara.
you keep going.
You keep going, and then you get purple.
Double up, girl. You double up.
So let's talk about Kara for a minute. So she was
she's a badass
for the weekend, right? And she did a phenomenal job. And she also led the night ride, which was really awesome. And that was the first year that you guys had done that at AdventureHER. Is that right?
That's the first time we did a night run. Seeing the canyon, which we're looking at Palo Duro Canyon, which is 120 miles long. It's the second largest canyon in North America. And when you see it at night, it's different. It is completely different. It's a different experience. It's a different trail. The lights hit the canyon walls. It's spectacular. And getting to do that night run is really something pretty special because it's not challenging as far as we're not taking you on really, really difficult trails, but it is embracing that beauty that you really are not finding anywhere else. So I'm really glad we got to do that. That was cool.
I hope they incorporate that in the future ones because I thought that was awesome.
If the public enjoyed it and they voice their opinions, I'm sure that they will.
That's it.
Let them know. Voicing our opinion.
Let them know.
And
we're literally live. We're public.
Right.
Kara said it's happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when you did the night run, I didn't do it with y'all. Did you go through the creek at all? Or oh, good. That's my favorite when the light shines out on like the creek beds and stuff. That's so cool.
It's just amazing.
Good. I was so sleepy.
We did have to make sure to get Jessie in bed at a decent hour.
Yeah, Jessie's an old woman, late 30s, has to get in bed by 9, gets up at 6. I don't understand.
I mean,
yeah, we had to get it over with. Promise we'd be back by 10 so she could go night.
We were very mindful of the time, and I will say, Kara hit it right on the nose.
She sure did.
Like, it was like timed that perfectly.
Yes.
Nicely done.
Turns into a pumpkin or something. I don't know.
Well, I'm with Jessie. I have a bedtime that
I heard there was like supposed to be moo-moos or something.
Yeah,
it was way too cold to put them on.
I'm upset I didn't have a moo-moo, so I need to know next time to get me a moo-moo because I'm in for a reason.
Oh, honey, Walmart moo-moos all the way. So every time we go on a little trip, it's a different moo-moo. So we, a bunch of us went to Florida 3 weeks ago for my birthday, and we all got matching beach moo-moos that we wore.
We did that last year.
And we have pictures. Oh, yes.
32nd?
Huh?
32nd birthday?
Yeah, I heard 29th.
Yes. My 20th anniversary to my 32nd birthday.
That's all that matters. I would love to have a moo-moo.
I lived when I was little. I was raised in Hawaii. That's all my mom wore were moo-moos.
Wow.
They're amazing.
They're super
Yeah,
comfortable.
they
It's a
are.
big t-shirt. I mean,
It is.
it's
Air everything out. You don't
girl
Yeah.
happiness.
You don't have to wear nothing under it.
You ain't gotta worry.
Let the
Let it
girls
go.
have some freedom. Hallelujah. Let's go.
Let's be real about what muumuus are for. It is to
Yeah.
To
to
just
sheet.
be
You
you.
just put
Comfort.
it on and
It's comfort.
Becca, we're
So
gonna
what
go
I
get
think
Lulu's.
we should do next year is we
Walmart.
should talk to Merus so they can publish it out to everybody, and we
Mhm.
should all wear muumuus one night. Muumuus around the campfire.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're doing a thing in a couple of weeks at J3 in Jasper, and there's already been a thing about muumuus already in the group chat. So
That's great.
I'm gonna
Yep.
have 45,000 muumuus by the time this year is over, but that's
she
okay.
just said wear whichever muumuu, but now I feel like I want to go get a special one because everybody else is gonna have the same muumuu as me because
I'm gonna
if they're gonna
order
just wear the
a
ones they already have, then I want to stand out because it's about me.
Maybe Shein. I like
Right.
some Shein. I'll play that tariff.
I'm
Very good.
with the tariff. I've never ordered anything from them or
You
Temu.
haven't bought off Shein?
No.
Girl,
Don't do
is
it now.
Lisa on here? She's not on here.
She's not on here. She's doing graduation stuff.
Oh, that's right. Her baby girl just graduated nursing school. Woo!
How fun.
Congratulations.
But why I mentioned her is because she buys stuff off of Shein, but her Shein nasty. She
Jesse
got
buys
bullied
off
for
this
saying
and
that.
all that.
But she
Is she
gets the
buying-
ads on Facebook, and it's some
It's
raw
porn
stuff.
Shein.
I'm
Questionable.
like, what are you looking at,
Very.
girl?
She's like, I don't know why this comes up. I'm like, because you clicked on it, and that's your algorithm, girl. You've done something, you nasty girl. You nasty.
I'm on Palazzo Pants Shein.
Okay.
I don't even know what to say.
I like a good palazzo pants. It's like pajamas for work.
Girl, I wear leggings every day of my life, just about.
Eli, you don't get to wear a muumuu, bro. Mm-mm.
And Eli likes his woman in a muumuu.
Evidently, that's where it's at. So
It's that. I'm telling you.
It's for easy access, baby.
too funny and scary at the same time. The muumuu?
Is the muumuu scary or
What?
I don't really know.
Oh wait, no wait. We got way too much going on.
Yeah, I don't really know what's happening.
Too funny and scary at the
Fingers
same time. Be quiet, Tiffy. You got a couple of muumuus. You're in on that.
Are you been hitting your little boom boom stick? What are you doing, girl?
Yeah, you're stiff in the boom boom stick.
Oh, Lisa Sheehan. That's what she meant.
Oh, Lisa Sheehan. Oh, my land. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's scary. That's real scary.
Yeah.
I don't know that. No. Mm-mm. No. Moving
So
on.
the last question I really have is next year, what would you guys, each of you will have a chance to answer this. What will each of you do differently? Or what's something that you're like, well, that didn't really work out how I thought. Maybe I can do this next year. Micah?
Quicksand. I'm going to, the quicksand sneaks up on you and
It does.
it's a surprise. And, but it was actually a really great experience to show some recovery. And also it legitimately did break the ice so that anybody else that may have gotten stuck, because there were 2 others in active recovery with me. So I think that it's, one, it's okay to get stuck. It's okay to recover. We have lots of recovery equipment that we had the opportunity to get to use and learn how in a safe environment to do that. The ladies that took the stage 5, amazing, because it teaches you how to do that. I think encouraging people to look at the stage 5 is awesome. I always want to grow and learn how to better support, how to better spot. My biggest thing is always making sure everybody is safe. Everybody has the spotting. My husband is a weird savant like Becca's on the spotting and has that touch with Toyotas because they do act differently. The independent front ends act so much differently than what the Jeep is, which what I'm used to. So having somebody know that and really watching him and learning from him. One of the things I really, really like about the AdventureHER, it's not about trying to downplay our men, but really it's celebrating us as women and recognizing that we have amazing partners that walk alongside with us, that encourage us, that celebrate us. That's one of the things that I really love. So I think just being more proactive in learning some of those things with him, because he is incredibly patient. He's incredibly kind. Maybe not as much with me, just because he knows me. And
Well,
he's
he's your
like, yes. I'm like, dude.
He was very patient with us. I'm just saying.
He's spectacular. Both my husband, Becca's husband, spectacular.
Yes.
We chose well when we married. We chose incredibly well. So I think just for me, that's where I sit, and that's a whole lot of words. My bad.
No, that's good.
I did want to say,
Amazing.
Robert was super excited to leap out with recovery stuff every time that there was somebody that needed recovered. I did notice that.
He loves
What you don't know is that Becca kept farting.
That's why he's jumping out. It wasn't recovery.
She's a little
Are you my Tootie sister? No,
Just
we
kidding.
bonded over Tooties.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
All right, Becca,
Yeah.
what's something that you would like to do differently, or you think you could have handled differently? Or is there anything?
Well, I just first want to again say thank you to Micah for thinking of me. Again, I love embracing womanhood. I love ladies on the trail, driving, doing all things. And so she actually had another tail gunner that unfortunately couldn't join her. So I was a last minute call, but that's okay because I trust the rig, right? So for me, it's really just making sure that I understand that Jeep and I trust it and I know what it's capable of doing and allowing it to do it. So I first, again, shout out to Micah for doing that because I don't like to get out a lot and be around a lot of people and talk to a lot of people. I like to be, trapped in my seat. And so being able to do this and kind of come out of my shell a little bit, do something a little different that I don't get to do regularly was amazing. So just having that experience is great and embracing that and being able to spot more. Yes, our husbands are badasses, but sit down, shut up. We can do it. We've learned from them. I've watched him. And unfortunately, a couple of times I asked him to help me, guide me. And he was like, you got it. Just do it. And I want to be able to do that with other people and build that trust to say, hey, you just got it. You can do this. So whatever you take away from that.
No, that's great. That's a great point because I think even from up at your level to all the way down at our level, everybody learned something. Everybody got out of their comfort zone this past weekend.
Oh yeah.
Everybody had their struggles, right? Our own personal struggles. And some of it, like Gina says here, some of it is our husbands, some of it isn't.
That's for our husband. Yes.
I know I've got to say my husband is in Florida watching the kids so that I could go do this. He was very supportive every time I talked to him on the phone. He's like, you got this. That's amazing. I can't believe you did that. That's wonderful. Arla's husband spent half the week getting her Jeep ready for her, making sure everything was good to go, mechanically sound. He even did a little back work on it when she got home because she got stranded like an hour
down about 40 miles from home. Typical.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Typical.
Lost power and all the things. I just kept shutting it off.
Turn it back on.
Drive a couple miles, it would stop again. I'd do it again. I did it again. I'm like, if you blow up, whatever, I'm done.
Just reboot it. It's fine.
Yeah, basically that's what we did all the way home.
Yeah.
Yay.
My point with that is even though sometimes we struggle with our spouses spotting us or, because we're just so used to each other and comfortable with each other, we're just a little more like, hey, that's messed up. What are you doing? You're dipshit, than we would be with other people. They are supportive. They are wonderful. And all of them at varying levels, whether they offered with you or not, you chose that person to be your partner for life for a reason, right? So I think it's great that your husbands were there. I saw many men there, supporting the entire staff. And it was just a really wonderful experience seeing men and women working together to support women.
Yeah, our Merus family has some really, I can't brag on our men enough because they are comfortable enough to allow us to take that lead spot and support us in it. Even the staff are celebrating women, and it's funny to hear them talk about this is one of their very favorite events, even if they're not driving.
Awesome.
As far as my husband, he's far more comfortable with Robert spotting me than him because I'll hear the stress in his voice. What is that? But it really is. We act as a family. We move as a family. We go out and we do things as as that family. We have just huge extensions all over the country now. And that's what's really cool about this community is you make those connections, you make those friends. You look forward to getting to see them at these events and planning events elsewhere, going to San Hollow, going to Colorado, going to wherever it may be. It's such an amazing community and family and uplifting experience that one of the things I really, really love about this event is there's not ever been any cattiness.
No,
There
I
has
didn't
not
see any of
ever
that.
been.
Yeah.
With that many women, that we don't have that catty part of it.
Drama.
That no drama. It is
No drama.
empowerment. It is lifting each other up and celebrating. Like the celebrations every time one of you conquered an obstacle, the honking of the horns and the yelling.
Oh yeah.
That was like whether it was a huge obstacle or just something minor, it was still a celebration every single time.
Mm-hmm.
And you come there strangers and you leave with a whole bunch of new best friends.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
And that transcended every single group. All of our groups experienced that. That's what makes it really, really special.
Hey, Opie.
Yeah.
I talked
So
about J3 earlier.
If you haven't done it, if you haven't experienced it, I truly encourage you to hook up with these ladies. I've already seen new events popping up. I'm excited to see the growth and the opportunity for more of our ladies to step into that, including like this opportunity to do this podcast of getting that information out there is amazing. We are more than moms. We are more than wives. We are more than daughters. We are our own special selves, and finding that voice and finding that outlet is really so cool. That was us. We were all
We
just
were supportive on the
random
blue team, girl.
all damn day.
She was in the other blue group.
Yeah. We were definitely.
Listen, I was honking on accident and then just kept doing it to make it seem like
Wait a minute.
No, that was on purpose.
Oh crap!
Just like the quicksand. That was all
tell
planned.
me y'all never just honked like on
I did it
accident.
twice on the trail on accident because I'm like all stiff and I'm like, what? Like, oh.
Nope, on purpose.
That's
Yep.
right.
Totally on purpose.
It was on purpose. It was on purpose.
Yeah.
Well,
I
thank
love
you
this
guys
event.
so much for being on the show. Really appreciate you guys agreeing to come on last minute. Becca did not know we were live. We were going to be
Not
live.
live. We're not live.
Recorded.
They
It's
were
not
gonna
live.
get today.
We're not live.
We're not
But she
live.
did great.
This is
She did great.
pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Pre-recorded. Oh.
Oh,
No, we were not we didn't moon anybody. We didn't get the
No,
opportunity.
never.
So we would have.
We are
Ooh.
classy ladies.
what?
Battles of the groups there.
That must have been a dark blue thing. I don't know. That wasn't.
I know what group it was that did it. And
Which one?
it was the purple group that did it. The aren't you glad you're purple group, moon, black group.
What? I hope there's video. That's all I can
Didn't
say.
I
happen.
mean,
See, I told you.
Didn't happen.
Tiffany was one of them.
Tiffany.
Now, if it was our group, it would have been a big. full
Not
moon.
my blue group. She said.
Full moon.
It was. Yep. There was 4 or 5 that
right.
gave the moon down
Goodness
to
gracious.
the black group.
Funny.
We tell people they're number
Okay.
one, but not live at all.
No,
No,
we were not doing live. No.
Caitlin, you and Micah have to come next year. You have to.
God.
You guys
Yeah,
will
y'all
love it.
Maybe dark
Come,
blue.
come hang
Please.
out.
Yes.
Don't be
Yes.
scared. Just come.
Eat all the
Yeah.
food. Get all the prizes.
you have to
Oh,
dance
yeah.
for your prizes, so work on your moves.
Get your moo moo.
If-
I mean,
if
if
you're
nothing
in-
moves you, bring your moo moo. You want to be there.
Bring your moo-moos, man. I'm
Bring
going
your
to
moo-moo.
see a big post next year about moo-moos,
Wait,
so I'm going to
It's
see a
easier
lot
to
of
moon
them.
people in your moo-moo.
Oh,
Bring a
and-
moo moo and I'll lay you.
Hey. My God.
Cool.
Hey,
Oh, this
I
is
also forgot
live.
to
Wait,
say,
edit it out. Edit it out.
No, it's
yeah,
live.
because it's not live. It's not live.
Not live.
Not at all. That didn't just happen. Also, we survived a hell of a storm
Oh,
Thursday night when I thought we were going to die. I want to
That's
throw that
double
out there.
black.
We
Double
always
time.
do that every year. That's part of the plan. Is there will be hail or a tornado or
I don't do those
cyclone,
things.
lava.
Oh, she got a pink radio.
She got the pink radios. Yeah.
Those were cute.
That's amazing.
I
Those were. I
know.
want one so bad.
So
And I don't. And I'm not a pink girl, but I want a pink radio.
those were cute. Jonathan,
Yes,
if
you are.
you're listening, we like
No
the
moo-moo
pink
for her.
radios.
Dude, that's Norm. I thought we were gonna die. I thought the trailer was gonna go off the mountain. I just about lost my mind.
Every
She'll bring
every
moo-moos
time.
and salsa.
She's bringing what?
Moo-moos and salsa, which
Oh
that
my
sounds good to me.
Momo and salsas. You need that for when you're surviving the
Oh, yeah.
storm.
Yes.
May in the Texas Panhandle is a little insane. Becca has a pool and a lake in the backyard, but at that time period, it had become one with the flooding,
Lots of
and
flooding.
the weather.
Yeah.
So you just bring lots of reinforcements, lots of stakes, all of those things,
Screw
and
it.
it's an experience, and you get to meet your neighbors and help them set their tents back up.
We
Or
heard
they
screaming.
lost their tents and they're crying.
Screaming.
Not pretty.
You know, it's
We heard screaming. I was like, what is happening?
These poor women in the middle.
Arla was gassy and that.
Of course it was gassy.
it was thunder. It was not gassy. It was thunder. It was fine.
No. I don't
Thunder.
know where Rachel is, but Rachel can attest to that she was very
She didn't
gassy.
make it.
You know, when things
Did you
go
guess her out of
wrong-
the tent during the storm?
No, she didn't leave. She
Relax.
just opened up the window real far. She had the window open, looking out the window. She said she's looking out the window, but I think it was because of me. I'm not really sure.
Honestly, when things go sideways and things go awry, that's when you have the very best stories. Like,
So
it
it was Tammy in the middle. Yes.
It may not be super fun while you're in the middle of your tent collapsing and farts happening and all of those things, but later when you get to talk about, so I got stuck in quicksand or my tent collapsed and blew away,
Yes.
you know, that's the things that we hold on to and the memories that we make. And we all made some really, really amazing memories, some core memories that we carry with us. So when, you know, I can't get it out, it's, I'm sorry, Tammy, you had
Sorry,
cute overalls though.
Tammy.
That's a core memory now for her.
Yeah. You got a radio. You got
She got a radio. And she
Now
had
you
some
can say, help! My tent blew away.
By the way,
I'm flying.
But she's
Midland,
still
I
good.
can't get up.
Midland told me at More Expo that they have not sold a lot of those pink radios. And I'm really surprised by that.
They're
So,
so
if you
cute.
want one, go get some.
We're gonna need to get some.
Babe,
because they're
I
cute.
need a pink radio.
Jonathan, I need pink
Midland radios.
radios.
Yeah,
And
I'm a
Moo-moos.
spoiled brat.
And
And
Moo-Moo.
Well, I'll get my own moo. He don't need to worry about that.
I got my moo-moo.
I'll get my
get
Momo
mine.
and then I'll get my radios.
I'm
sorry,
Tammy.
Tammy. Yeah, I
Man.
know that's
It
traumatic.
was,
I don't.
it was awful. It was
But
awful.
Traumatic.
Tammy drove drop zone. Tammy drove drop
In the
zone.
Gladiator, right? Aren't you
In
the
the
Gladiator?
Gladiator. She
Yeah.
killed that.
She's like a
Wow.
Dorothy.
Not herself, but she killed that trail. She crushed it. Because that
She's
trail
like,
is
I got
super
nothing to lose
good.
after last night. She was ready to go.
Let it all hang out. Yeah, that night was rough.
It was
Yeah.
really, really rough.
And
That
we
was
were real tired on the trail the first day. Oof.
That's why
Yeah.
we took it easy. And, you know, I broke the ice with the quicksand. So
You know, that
And that's
quicksand
something
wouldn't happen.
though that we can take back though, Micah, is just the preparation for people to be successful out there. Because again, at any time it's going to be raining like that. At any time it's going to be super windy when you're up top. So maybe something we can do a little bit better job of just prepping people of, hey, we're all excited about wheeling, but let's not forget about the season.
it's gonna be crazy.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Oh, that's
Still-
Julie. Julie got ducked while she was at our event, like a big major
Ooh.
duck.
Oh, that's my Julie, my stranger I met. Hi, Julie. I remember you.
Oh, that's my Julie.
Yeah,
my
you
Julie.
when we got to have to meet a stranger. I
Yeah.
just
Oh, yeah.
somebody.
That
think-
was
remember.
Micah for me. That was Micah for me.
I know. Me and Arla.
Yours
we-
was Louise. Awesome.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
And then I was excited that I was like, oh, look, Arla has to go up front. And I'm like, oh, so do I.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Sarah.
That's because somebody threw us under the bus.
That's
I
right.
know. Who was that?
That's right. Sure did. No regrets. No regrets.
Somebody
John,
named
yeah,
this-
No
No
regret.
no regrets.
No regrets.
No
Regrets.
regrets.
No, we did good. We did
Oh
good.
man.
We did it. We did the damn thing.
We did do the damn thing. And then you got to come in my group and we had an amazing time. And, you know, every year I love my group. I love my event. And it just seems to like it gets better and better each year.
Yes. It was awesome.
Be back next
Good.
year. It's happening.
Heck yeah.
I hope everybody comes back
Monica.
and brings a friend. Everybody come and bring a friend. And let's continue growing this and, you know, empowering the ladies.
There needs to be 2 a year.
Oh,
Whatever.
jeez.
We'll talk to the office. We'll
Yeah.
talk to Dirk.
Dirk, if you could figure that out, that'd be great.
I
Dirk,
think you know some people.
we would like more ladies events because they're amazing and awesome.
But we can
Yes.
always do it whenever. If you guys are coming down
Let us
south,
know.
coming to Texas, let us know. We can do our
So-
own thing.
You're in La Amarillo area, right? Like
I am. Yes.
And you're
Back
in
in
the
Oklahoma. All right.
Where?
I'm in Oklahoma.
You're in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
We don't hold that
Girl.
against her.
I'm about.
Say
What'd she
what?
say?
I'm in Arkansas. I'm in Arkansas.
That's right.
But-
Okay.
But she's close. So, I mean, if we know somebody's coming out and they're like, hey, we're going to be out, you know, I'll bring the Toyota Whisperer and the Spotting Savant, and we have a good time.
That's right.
Okay, we'll come back to Merus to hang out with you guys again, but you have to come to the Ozarks to hang out with us, and I'll come up from Florida because I don't live there anymore.
Plan.
I can do that.
Deal.
Done. Check.
Bet.
Bet.
Check. Bet. Moo moo on.
Moo
Got
Move
it.
moo.
on.
Or special moo-moos.
Can we wheel in the
Right.
moo moo?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. Let's do
Why
that.
not?
Girl, you know how freeing that would be? Hike that thing up.
Wear
Wow.
your hiking boots and your moo-moos.
And moo moo?
I didn't even have
I
my
bet.
hiking boots. I forgot.
She
Oh
was
my
in
I was going to
Crocs.
say
Oh,
hiking boots and
Crocs.
moo are it.
No other group, we got to be quiet about that. No other group would have moo-moos and have the pictures either.
That's right.
You just told the
We're
whole
doing
world.
it.
Arthur.
Shit,
okay.
we're not live. We're not live.
Oh,
We'll
hi,
edit that out.
Eli.
It's all right.
Hi, Monica. There's my Okie people.
Oh yeah,
Come
we
on.
got lots of Okies in here.
That's right.
Jesse,
Yes.
Okie. Oh, there's so many of them in here. All them girls. All them girls.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
come
I
to the Ozarks,
appreciate
Tammy.
Yeah.
Come on, girl.
Come on
They're
to the
right here.
Ozarks.
They're at my
Bring
door.
those radios and those overalls.
We'll plan something,
Those
Arla.
overalls.
Her overalls were cute.
They were awesome. They were.
Everybody
super
was cute.
Everybody was cute. Yes.
awesome. Everybody was cute.
That's
Everybody.
right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, girls. Well, thank you for coming on.
Yes,
We have
Thanks
big
for letting
love
us
for
come.
y'all. Big
Thank
love.
Definitely.
you all, yeah.
thank you guys so much for keeping us alive. Thank you to your husbands for keeping us
Hey.
alive.
Thank you for staying alive.
Yes. And staying on
Right
the
back at
trail. Shining side up.
Yes,
Yeah.
Right.
And all we
absolutely.
got, yes, we made it. Shoo. Anyway,
Thank you everyone for watching tonight, and we will upload this to Spotify, and you can catch the repeat of this in the next couple of weeks. Everyone have a
Thank
great
you.
night. Thank you.
Guys.
Bye.
Bye.
bye.